unique opportunity that we have. As of 6 months ago, we had started meeting in an amazing Southern Baptist Spanish church building where we're sharing the building now. And this opportunity, which was being lost in the previous 2 years of our church plant, where Miami being predominantly Hispanic, we were out doing outreaches monthly, and a ton of people, we were not able to plug into our church because we're English. And God knit my heart together with this other brother, and we now are utilizing all of our outreaches and our print material to reach the community, the same community. We are two separate churches, but with this one unique opportunity to no longer them lose the English folks that they run into, and us no longer lose the Spanish folks that we are sharing the gospel to, being bilingual as well. We share the gospel with folks, and now we have this church. We tell them, hey, Spanish services at this time. So that's a unique opportunity that we currently have. If it wasn't for the Florida Baptist Convention, we wouldn't be where we're at. They have given of their resources and of their training and of their people, the folks and the staff at the Florida Baptist Convention has been what's put wind in our sails and sustained it. At our 2.5-year mark, we are positioned for something big, and as they continue to walk alongside us, right beside us, we continue to feel that support and that motivation that we need when things do get tough. If it wasn't for Florida Baptist churches, we wouldn't be where we're at. We've been able to receive such support for this mission field in Miami, where the nations have descended upon us. And if it wasn't for these faithful givers and all these Florida Baptist churches that have missionaries here on their behalf, sharing the gospel, the kingdom growing because of them. And we're going down the rope, and they're faithfully holding the rope. Well, thank you, Florida Baptist, for coming right beside me and right beside Revolution Church. You are very much appreciated. Continue the good work. Thank you, Florida Baptist, for coming right beside me and right beside Revolution Church. It is very much appreciated, and it is very much needed. We love you. Continue the good work. Thank you, Florida Baptist churches, for all that you do. Thank you for coming right beside me and Revolution Church. Your help and your support is very much appreciated. We love you. The primary thing in the community when we first got there we noticed was that everybody had a conception about Jesus. It's predominantly Catholic, or mysticism also rules the day there. So there may have seemed to be a lot of churches, a lot of people saying the name of Jesus, but very little gospel clarity and just heresy abounding. In the community right now, we're creating inroads in this community, asking two questions. We're asking, where is the true church in Miami not going, and who is the real church in Miami not reaching? And by asking those two questions, we've come up with several ideas, but where the Lord has blessed us has been in us coming alongside of a public school in the area, which is the school where my children attend. And at the district, we just got approved now for this school that's been there for 40 years to start a Bible study there, which was huge for us, and just to make that impact there, where most of the students again have family and stuff that are Catholic, but very little gospel understanding, or very little sound doctrine or true belief. So that's one way. Another way is that locally we have the largest jail in Miami-Dade County. In that jail, it's a picture of what our community is like as well, in that there is no true evangelical influence there. We have a great head chaplain there, but all the volunteers are all either charismatic or Catholic, and this is what 3,000 to 4,000 inmates are being fed while they are held captive there, and it is such an opportunity for us to come in there. And we have I've had the privilege to come in there as a volunteer chaplain. So our second service started in Metro West Detention Center, and so that's been the other way where Revolution Church is kind of like asked, hey, let's not replicate what a lot of good churches in our area are doing, a lot of good Southern Baptist churches, but let's see what they're not doing, and let's use our unique capabilities and for the kingdom in that regard. It has been challenging. The challenge for us particularly is that we are intentionally trying to grow by conversion growth. So as a church plant, our number one thing is to reach the unreached. This has been a challenge for our core team, which has fluctuated in the last 2.5 years. The folks that we first started with and the first supporters that we have had, some are still there, some aren't there. And so this has been the biggest challenge. One of the most unique opportunities that we have right now is that as of 6 months ago, we were able to move into a Southern Baptist Spanish church where now we have this awesome opportunity to reach the Spanish community and the English community with these two Southern Baptist churches coming together. So we are reaching second and third generation Americans, and as we are on our way sharing the gospel with the Spanish community, they are not falling by the wayside, but we are able to plug them into this other Southern Baptist church with us. So it's been an amazing opportunity. My name is Fabian Portunato. I'm the pastor of Revolution Church, a church plant in Miami, Florida, that is positioned to reach the demographic of young English-speaking young families in a predominantly Spanish-speaking area.